Just learned. Yes. Got a bunch of stuff, and I just hit the water trying to flip this bait over to that tree. So this is off to a great start already. All right, guys, I hope you're happy, because here it is, the Weston Twin Turbo on fluorocarbon. If I catch one on this, I might pick up that that underspin again. Yes, I got one. Forgot about my shoes. No, I should be fine. That water's freezing. Okay, thank you. This lake, though, is known for having some very big pike in it, and it's got a lot of crappie in it. Got some walleye. So yeah, it's basically got a bunch of stuff, and I just hit the water trying to flip this bait over to that tree. So this is off to a great start already. All right, guys, so I'm about to save you a ton of time and money and frustration real quick. So just listen to me for however long I talk to this. You can skip through just after I tell you what not to do. So there are 3 fishing lines that you should not buy. The only reason I have this line that's on my rod right now is because it's basically the cheapest stuff that the store had, like the only affordable stuff that I was able to get, and also is the only line they had in 20 pound. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, there are 3 fishing lines, 3 fluorocarbons to never buy. First one is Seaguar Red Label. That's what's on my thing right now. I stretched the crap out of this stuff, and I just had to cut like half my spool off from that little flick because it dug down, and it has such bad memory that it made more knots while I was pulling it out. And so I just had to lose half a spool of $20 line. So don't buy that. The next one is Berkeley Vanish. Do not buy Berkeley Vanish. That is even worse than the Red Label. It sucks. Okay, it does not cast well. It breaks easily, and it is probably the most coily fishing line I have ever used in my life. Do not buy it. Please do not buy that line unless you're gonna use it for leader line. Don't get it. It's garbage. And then the last one to not get is let's see, what was it? I just had the name of the line, and now I can't think of what it was. P-Line Fluoro Clear. The worst fishing line when it comes to durability. I was fishing a tournament with 15-pound line. There's a bass right there, I think, unless it was just a decent-sized bluegill. I was fishing a tournament that was a qualifier tournament to go to state, and I broke off 2 4-pounders in a row on 15-pound line. They weren't in anything. The first one, I set the hook on it and was fighting, and I pulled back, and it snapped me off, and it jumped up out of the water. And then the other one broke me off on a hook set. It's not my knot. I've been using the same knot for over a year now, and it's never broken on me with this heavy of line. So just don't do it. Just don't buy that line. It is so bad. Today we're out here to do a mystery tackle box slam. or just challenge, whatever. See how many baits I can get knocked out. I have already looked at this, so I know what's in here. Partially the reason why I came to this lake. But I have no clue how well I'm gonna do. But what we have in here, and it's October, so this bait's gonna suck. Not that topwater is bad in October, but here, I don't catch anything on it. So, first thing we have is a pack of Ned rigs with a Ned rig head. Probably gonna catch something on that. Then we have this thing. It's a twin turbo, like a dual whopper plopper in black and pink. I don't know what kind of color that is. But then we have some, I believe these are like a 3/0. I don't know, this packaging doesn't say. But 3/0 worm hooks with some bandito bugs in the California craw color. And then a 4/0 underspin. Which I'm really hoping this thing's gonna work. It's a cycle bait underspin. I'm really hoping this is gonna work here because this lake is known for some big pike. So hopefully I don't break it off, and also hopefully I can just catch something. But we're gonna have to start with the bandito bugs because I don't have a braided rod with me to throw topwater on right now. So we're just gonna do this because I got some docks up to my right. So I'm basically gonna go just kind of throw this thing around these docks and the laydowns and stuff and see if I can get lucky and hook into something. Okay, so I rigged it bad. The thing is still sticking out, but I really don't care. So, still gonna have the same action in the water. It just looks kind of stupid. Okay, so there's a tree. Duh. The big old tree in the water that you guys definitely couldn't see or knew. Like, you guys definitely didn't know it was there until I said it was. I'm feeling I'm gonna have a tough time finding fish today. But there is no boat launch, so it's not like extremely pressured. But I just missed it. No. How'd I miss it, dude? He was booking it with this thing, bro. Dang it. I'm just normal fishing. Like, that is a fish. Got that. Okay. We have our first fish on the board. Just a little guy, but I had to hold it there for a second because it felt the same as all the others, and then he popped it really hard. But that is our first fish. Thank you, buddy. Really cold, too. It is October. Very cold, but thank you, buddy. Please don't splash me. There he goes. Okay, next bait. All right, so our next bait is this, the Lunker Hunt finesse worm, pre-rigged little Ned rigs here. So let's pull one of these out. Well, only one of them has a hook in it though. So, that's cool. Hopefully I don't break this off, and if I do, I'm just gonna have to use, you know, my own hooks or whatever. But we'll still count it. But this is a really heavy jig head, bro. I do not need a jig head this heavy in these weeds. Hopefully I can get this thing knocked off really fast, because this thing is super heavy, bro. Like, nobody fishes, well, yeah, people do, but I don't need to be fishing with a Ned rig. I'm gonna bite the line. I do not need to be fishing with a Ned rig with that heavy of a head in this shallow of water, or in this little lake, you know. Kayaks and wind are not something that mix together at all. Like you can see, I'm literally just blowing straight through all this stuff. Oh, I got one. Let's go. Catch up with it. It feels like a sunny. It's a little bass. And there we go. That's another bait complete. I'm really not excited for that plopper, bro. Because if they want it slow like that, and it's on the bottom, That plopper is not gonna be good for me, but there's our second little fish. Thanks, buddy. Okay, that's 3 SD card errors now. I don't know what's going on, but I knocked out the first 2 baits. It's gonna be blurry. I have to screen record it. It said file repaired, so maybe I won't, but I'm assuming I'm gonna have to. I don't know what happened. Maybe it just deleted all the footage, but it keeps having SD card errors on me. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, this GoPro's old. I can't change. I can't do anything. But what I was talking about is I'm gonna see if I can use the plopper on fluorocarbon. Just make an exception so I don't have to have my grandpa do all this back and forth stuff so that I can get my braided rod. But what I'm down to is I'm down to just the underspin and the plopper. I've knocked out the other 2 baits, so we are gonna see. Oh my god, that thing's heavy. We're gonna see if I can get anything to hit this thing. I'm really hoping I do, and I'm really hoping I get it fast, because I don't really like this thing. All right, I went to the other side now, and we are going to see if this side, this is where all the fish are. I wouldn't mind finding out what side has all the fish on it. But living in a house on a lake and also having your own little waterfall in your backyard would be the coolest thing ever. Right there, just a little sunny. Yeah, I think this side of the lake has a lot of these bass on it, huh? I could grab him. The jigworm was down his mouth there. Another little guy. Thanks, buddy. Alright guys, I hope you're happy, because here it is. The Weston Twin Turbo on fluorocarbon. Let's see, does it sink? Probably. It doesn't sink. You know what? Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. It works. And I got a fly attacking me. That, I was about to say, that looks like it would get hit and something came out and smacked it. Bait around this tree, and then after I throw it at the tree, I might throw in that jigworm as like a follow-up bait if nothing hits this. I got nailed and almost just took a twin plopper, twin turbo thingy to the face. Dang it, dude. I want to hit it. Please just let me knock this bait out. Honestly, it's not seeming like there's too much of that grass stuff over here, so if I catch one on this, I might pick up that that underspin again. Yes, I got one. No way. No way, dude. He ate it. Thank you, buddy, for eating that thing. Now I don't have to fish with it again. There it is, guys. He ate it. I love you. Thank you, buddy. You get the Andy's. I don't love you anymore.